The Labour Party are once again in turmoil over the issue of whether Jewish people should have a right to exist or a right to self-defense. Keir Starmer came out to condemn Hamas, and he also said that Jewish people in Israel have a right to self-defense. But since then, there have been resignation after resignation after resignation inside the Labour Party, a lot of the pro-Palestinian side, pro-Hamas side, anti-Israel, anti-Jewish. They're all basically going. And one of them is Lubaba Khalid. Lubaba is a photographer, apparently, and she's a proud black and Palestinian Muslim woman. Something. Yep. She has a statement. Let's read the statement. This is actually fascinating because they imply, if you say that Israel has a right to defend itself, that means that you want civilians in Gaza to lose their lives. That's just disgusting. Anyway, she says it is with basically she was the Young Labour BAME officer. She's on the executive of the youth wing of the Labour Party. Also BAME or BAME. I thought the left cancelled that. I don't know why they're still using it. Anyway, she says it is with a heavy heart that today I have handed in my resignation from my role as a Young Labour BAME officer. As a Palestinian with direct family in Gaza, I am absolutely appalled by the comments made to LBC by the leader of the Labour Party and my local MP, Keir Starmer, who said that Israel has the right to withhold water and electricity. Collective punishment is a war crime under international law. This position was then reaffirmed by Emily Thornberry. All Hamas need to do is release the hostages and everything will be fine, by the way, Lubaba, but okay. I've spent the last few days worried about the safety of my family, and with the electricity now cut off and communication limited, these worries are only exacerbated. I've spent the last few days worried about the safety of my family with electricity now cut off and communication limited. The worries are obviously getting worse. I received zero support from Labour, a common theme experienced by other Muslims and Palestinian members. Comments from the Keir Starmer this week have been the last straw. I can only conclude that the Labour Party is no longer a safe space for Muslims and Palestinians. I'm not really sure that's true, Lubaba, but okay. He simply said that there's Israel and the Jews have a right to live and defend themselves. That's all he said. I'm not a defender of Keir Starmer, but that's all he said. This is what Labour apparently sent to Lubaba Khalid. They said, I wanted to reassure you that the Labour Party is here to support you. The situation in Gaza is heartbreaking. Both Israelis and Palestinians are suffering terribly because of Hamas's actions. Fair enough. That's why the Labour Party's official position is that we need increased humanitarian access, food, water and electricity matter. This is in line with the international partners like the US, the EU and the UN and other partners have called for. I mean, in defense of the Labour Party, they haven't said anything offensive. You know, you could disagree, or you could agree or disagree with the approach that the Labour Party is taking with this foreign affairs issue. But Lubaba Khalid is, I think she's exaggerating the situation. I think she's overreacting because I don't think Keir Starmer attacked civilians in Gaza. I don't think Keir Starmer advocated for Israeli government to target civilians in Gaza. He simply said the Jews have a right to exist and self-defense. That's all he said. But this is just another day at the Labour Party. These people are about to become the next government, and they can't even control their own members. It's absolutely embarrassing. The state of our country and politics. We've obviously imported problems from different parts of the world, mass migration and multiculturalism causing a lot of chaos, and we don't have any reasonable mainstream political party that could actually give us hope that they could run the country and govern the country for British people and the interest of British people. So sad. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.